Well, hello. I hope you guys are all doing well. My name is Tank. It is Monday. It's the 11th of December, 2023. Today, we're going to be talking about what's happening in the markets, especially what's going on in crypto land. But we are going to be covering what's happening in the traditional markets first and foremost. But before I get into all of that, I do have to give a humongous channel sponsor shout out to two great platforms, two great channel sponsors, two great teams and communities. The first being Kujira.network. If you guys don't know about Kujira.network, you're going to now, like I always say, Kujira.network is the blockchain for real yield, the decentralized ecosystem for protocols, builders, and Web3 users seeking sustainable fintech. I absolutely love being partnered and being sponsored by Kujira.network, guys. They've been supporting me for a long time, well, in the crypto markets for what we perceive as to be a long time, right? And I absolutely couldn't be any more happier about that. What's up, Cash Still? What's up, Chicken Tacos? Hey, can you guys hear me all right? Can you guys check for me? So everybody, can you guys all hear me okay? Yes, no? Thumbs up. Quick yes. But yeah, I absolutely love being partnered and sponsored by the blockchain for real yield, which is Kujira.network. If you guys don't know about Kujira, guys, they do actually have something that just launched, which is really important today. Let me go ahead and share with you guys this tweet here. The Kujira Twitter handle, or I should say X handle. It's so hard for me to get used to saying X. Do you guys say X or do you guys say Twitter still? I still say Twitter. More cowbell. Cash still says perfect. Thank you guys. So as you guys can see, Kujira just put out a tweet or a what are we calling this? Actually, you know what? Hold on. I can't go any further than this. What's up, Indigo? Yeah, I can't go any further than this. What do we are they still tweets? What do I still say Twitter? I still say you still say Twitter. I still say Twitter. Are we supposed what are they X's and O's? Are we sending love letters to people now? Like what is a tweet if it's not a Twitter? Are we sending X's and O's? Are we saying like what is it? It's baffling me as a content like provider. I like stumble across it and like while I'm even thinking about going live, I'm like, what do I say? What am I saying? Is there a trendy thing that I don't know about because I'm old? You guys see the gray hairs, right? Like I'm old. What is anyway? You guguys let me know. What is it still? Twitter is better to say. I'd still say I get in trouble when I mention my ex. Yeah. but I like that. Was really funny too. Okay. He's so stupid. Look at my ex. Just sounds like a variable. It does. We gotta talk about this, Elon. We gotta talk about this whole. What are we calling post tweets? Still, I still want to call it tweets. Let's go with that. Any case, guys, you guys can see that Kujira put out a tweet. Good morning, people. Unstake or the Nutsack team. If you guys don't know, Unstake is the project behind the Nutsack token. Is now live on mainnet for App Kuji unbonding. Currently supporters of Leap Wallet currently supports Leap Wallet with Sonar Wallet support coming ultra soon. Don't wait, guys. Gotta say, I love there's a Kepler wallet. There's a bunch of wallets in the Cosmos ecosystem. Gotta say, the Sonar Wallet, especially on the mobile side of things, man, probably will be using a lot of that and making a lot more of the Sonar Wallet and making a lot more content when it comes to that, guys. I'm just saying, like, I am it's such a weird space. Full transparency on the Operation SubDAO for the Juno Network, but I gotta appreciate a team and a protocol and a community whenever like they deserve it. And so like again, with everything that I've already said and trying to be as unbiased as possible, personal opinion being thrown out there and being as transparent as I possibly can be, I gotta say, super impressed by Kujira and the Kujira team, the Kujira community, guys. I like what I don't know how, like I can't not be, right? Like, or maybe you can, but I don't know. I'm not. Nutsack token says Chicken Tacos. Excuse me, guys. So shout outs to Kujira, guys. Absolutely love having them as a channel sponsor. Check them out. Matter of fact, actually, let's actually take one last. I know I'm kind of going on, it'll kind of all connect in just a little bit, guys. But let me go back here and actually show you guys something super interesting as well. If you're in the Cosmos ecosystem, right, and you guys have been here for a while, you guys will know what I'm talking about. Kujira, look at this chart right now. Kujira, while everything else got like affected big time, the Kujira token in itself Not that bad. It went up almost to $4 recently, right? Throughout all of this, $4. It was just yesterday. May I remind you, just yesterday, my friends, this is the 1 hour chart. Like, let's go back. What was yesterday was the 11th, the 10th. At the low for the 10th, it was 360. I believe, yeah, at the low, let's go. It was even further than that. The 10th, 10th. It was 319. 319. There you go. Somewhere around there. That was the low yesterday. So in 24 hours, my friends, while we're in a red day today, and not just Kuji, but for the rest, like, may I remind you to have some perspective and to zoom out? Like, that's amazing. Kujira, right? Awesome. Awesome token. Awesome token. Awesome team. Anyway, guys, I know. Again, I'm trying to be as transparent as possible. I'm trying to be as forthcoming as possible. Again, I'm not trying to FUD Juno or, like, be weird about stuff. But like I said, I'm on the Juno operation subdial. I gotta you gotta respect it. Put some respect on their name and the price action. Damn it. Let's go into the next one. I see your guys' stuff. Let me get into that in just a second. The next team or protocol that is our channel sponsor, the only two actually right now that channel sponsors us here at IBC Gang, is Jackal Protocol. If you guys don't know about Jackal Protocol, I highly recommend that you guys dip in and check them out. JackalProtocol.com is where you guys can find them. I will share the links down below if I can remember to do so after the fact. But you guys got to check out Jackal Protocol. Mind you, I was testing this out, and I just recently was able to actually buy personal storage here. Let me go off here. Every time I do this, it makes me reconnect. So let me kind of show you guys what I'm talking about here. Oh, come on. Go to the Jackal storage. It's loading. There we go. See that little Jackal running. Come on, don't make me look bad. There we go. If you go to storage here, this isn't on this wallet. If you go to storage here, you can buy. I bought the basic storage plan, and I was able to successfully, I was testing out because I want to make some content. I was able to successfully store some of my content, some of my NFTs, just testing things out. Really cool, really inexpensive, really great use case. Absolutely love, just like crypto, just like everything, like diversification in protecting my assets, in which my content and my information is very, much my assets. So I went ahead and tested this out, and I have physical backup drives, right? Like, I have a bunch of physical storage here. And then I also like backing up my really important stuff on the blockchain. So yeah, super, super cool. Shout outs to Jackal Protocol. Guys, definitely check them out. Really appreciate them supporting us. And guys, again, if you guys ever run across them, tell them, hey, Tank sent me there. Tank, because you guys sponsor his channel, gave me the idea of do whatever I'm doing with my NFT project or with my content and stuff like that. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. So let me get off my sponsors. Let me get back into the chat. Indigo's laughing at me. Chicken Tacos, again, good morning. Chicken Taco says Injective today. Injective today was wrecking it too, right? That's amazing too. Yeah, let's bring that up. Let's bring that up real quick. Injective up 6%. 6%. Oh my goodness gracious. While everything else is down, it's up on the day, on today's price action. We're on the 1 hour right now, so you guys can see a little bit better. But it's up 6.43%, $22.60. Look, I'm just gonna say this. Like, I like Injective. It's kind of how do I say this? Trying to not be, well, hell, I'm just gonna say stuff. I like Injective, but it seems to like not have a lot of stuff going on. I think people are getting into it. If I had to assume, because that's all I can do, right? Assuming gets you in trouble. But if I had to assume, people are speculating on airdrops that people have been throwing out there. I wouldn't chase airdrops. I would not chase airdrops. Unless I'm absolutely wrong. Is there anything else crazy happening for Injective right now other than like potential airdrops that people are spouting out there? Go hold it and do this and that. Like, I get it. But like, just being very honest. Please correct me if I'm wrong. So yeah, but Injective doing great, has been doing great for a long, long time. Let me go to the daily here and kind of show you guys on a zoomed out view of things on the daily time frame. Look at this, guys. Look at this. See these little lines that we showed you guys? From there, I will say again, I admit I didn't ape into this because again, not a lot's going on there. So, but it's up over 1,000%. It's insane. In a year, it's up over 1,000%. That's insane. That's insane. Um, chicken tacos, Kuji to $100. Dude, in the bull market, I don't know about $100, but you never know, right? I will say, excuse me, I can see Kuji going to a double digit. I don't know about a triple digit price point on the charts, but I definitely can see it in a double digit. Do you guys like real talk? Can you guys see Kuji being a double digit? If it goes to a triple digit price point, like you guys be well taken care of. If long time supporters, Maneki holders, and also you guys be well taken care of. I'll tell you that right now. Just peer to peer, friend to friend. Just saying. $2.74. Yeah, Kuji. I mean, we'll have to take a look at that later and see like what the market cap would be at $100. It'd be insane. Indigo says, which meme coin is going to win? Hua Hua, Dead Chain, Pure Money, Zephyrus, or Rama's new puppy? That is Rama, right? It is Rama, isn't it? Rama's the one behind puppy. Look, okay, real talk again. God bless, man. This freaking allergy stuff is just killing me. I'm so sorry. ASMR in your guys' ear. Just love it for what it is. Okay. I've always been a pretty strong supporter of the meme token Huawa or Chihuahua, or as I like to say, Hua Hua. And I still like, hey, it's whatever. Like, I thought it was interesting, right? It's like much like Juno. It's like not really. It's a cosmonic because it's not a meme token. Like, well, maybe some people will say Juno's. God, I'm going so. I've been thinking about this, as you guys can't tell. But anyway, I've been a long-term supporter of stuff within the Cosmos ecosystem. One of them is Chihuahua. Recently, here, okay, I'm gonna put up my bias. Okay, and this is nothing personal. This is just me. Recently, I put out the Zeph token, like how to mine Zeph token and stuff like that on YouTube. Zdex or ZD, or I don't know how to say his name, one of the lead devs or the lead dev for Chihuahua, had posted something, and to him and to his, stance on things. Like everybody has their opinion. I'm not trying to downplay it. Whatever. If you think it's stupid, it's stupid. But like he kind of took a jab at me or like the people that, because of like, it's like, if you think this is, you're an idiot, and there's a bunch of reasons to argue against what I was saying, and that's fine. But if you're gonna call me an idiot, please don't, and he didn't, to be fair, he didn't like, take things or whatever. He was just like, just unfollow me. And I was like, done. Okay. Like, you're not gonna call me an idiot and then like me be following you and be a supporter of the chain that you're working on, for no good reason. So I unfollowed. And we went about it. I still see his feed pop up. I still like Chihuahua, but like that's my personal dig against the guy. Like on a personal level, my only interaction with anybody working on Chihuahua has been recently negative. And I can't help but think on recent price action and or developments thus far for Chihuahua and or the memeonics or memetonics, however we call it, whatever it is, all kind of lining up to fit perfectly with this unlocking of the devs tokens or like the allocations for founders and like these the circle. Personally, I will say, like, while memes are fun to bring people into ecosystems, it's I don't know, maybe because people are dangerous. I don't know. It's probably not going to be the thing that keeps people, right? That keeps people in the ecosystem. It's kind of a double-edged sword. I love them because it brings people in. I hate them because it memes on them. It memes on them bad, right? And while I don't think Puppy is going to be the hard money like Rama's pushing or nothing like that, I don't think Cerberus is going to be the thing that brings people in. It's a meme token, man. It's a meme token. But I will say this. I will give credit where credit's due, okay? I'm going to give credit where credit is due. Let's go and take a look at this, and let's be absolutely freaking fair about the situation when it comes to Chihuahua and when it comes to everything else. Okay, I'm going to be absolutely fair about this right now. Well, actually, here's a better way to look at it. If you go and take a look at Juno right now, let me bring up my screen for you guys on MintScan. I don't like using MintScan for this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. If you go and take a look at Juno, which I'm the one of the operation members for Juno, what is its current? What is its current? I hate when I don't look at this in market cap. The market cap right here. If you guys can see this right here, you see where it's highlighting 37, right? 37.3, right? Now I don't think they have it on here. Do they have Chihuahua on here? God bless. Yeah, they do. They do. Okay. They have Chihuahua on here right here. Chihuahua's market cap is 30.5. So a meme token or meme community is right up the pun intended, as a dog would say, right up next to our butt and nipping at our rears, right? So I'll respect what respect is due. Like memes can do a lot of stuff. I don't know, man. You see some of the biggest tokens in crypto right now are meme tokens, right? Dogecoin, which is I think very similar to Chihuahua. Smart contracts. Chihuahua has Cosm and all this other stuff. And then you have what was it? Shiba Inu. Still also like what is their freaking market caps right now? Hold on. What is coin market cap? Coin market cap. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. All right, here. Let's go to coin market cap. So, like in all fairness, we got to be fair about it, right? Juno will. I mean, honestly, that's why I'm working. That's why I'm putting an effort into it. I think so too. But let's go. Like I'm just saying. Like you guys got to remember, I'm a conservative degen. So like while other people are like Chihuahua or and Cerberus and Puppy and all this other stuff, like like look, bring back my Cerberus tokens that we're staking, and then we'll talk about it. But until then, it's all memetopics. Can we say that? Memetopics. That's what it is. Yeah, and see the burning ship now. So like they can do things. So here, number 9 is Dogecoin. It's a meme token. It started off as a meme token. Where's SHIB? Shiba Inu is number 16. It's a meme token. So like, not saying that they can't do stuff. They can definitely do stuff. But is it going to be the end all be all for the Cosmos ecosystem? I don't know. Maybe seriously, in all seriousness, maybe even has a better fighting chance than Cosmos or Atom, right? Like, look at the problems we have right now, right? Look at the problems we have right now for the Cosmos Hub, for the liquidity token, or for the liquidity king, or whatever of the Cosmos, the Atom token. We have Atom, Atom, or however you say it, and the Cosmos or the Cosmos Hub or the Atom token, originally the OG token, is struggling for a value capture, right? Like, hard to call. Cerberus is special. Your tokens are sacrificed for the greater good. There is that too. There's that too. Look, if we can get over, like, all those tokens are wiped out and then you have to buy it. Like, no kidding. Like, I can get into that. I can get into that, right? It's all fairness. That's why if all you can get is what's on Osmosis, I can get into that. I can get into that argument. Excuse me. The Telegram magically went on top of the list yesterday. I'm sure. I'm sorry. Hold on. Maybe you guys we'll put in the we'll put in the chat so you guys can see what everybody else is saying here. I'm sure you guys can see it in YouTube land, but for Telegram people, maybe not. Yeah. So like, new dog token called Barf. What? Freaking, I swear to gosh, the crypto landscape people you guys are freaking hilarious. Look, Boink number 1 on the trending here. Let's see what else is trending. Injective trending right now. Solana, obviously. Oh, you guys can't see this. So I'm sorry. Injective trending right now. CZ the GOAT, number 4. Avalanche trending good. Pepe Shibu. I'm trying to see if Doge or not Doge Chihuahua is by any chance up here. And if it's not, there you go. You have your answer. There you go. In any case, my friends, in any case, what a great way to start the show. We're talking about Cosmos meme tokens. It's been a great time in the Cosmos recently. If you guys aren't taking profits, then you guys might have a different opinion. I've been taking profits all the way up on a lot of my positions when it comes to the Cosmos tokens, or just in general crypto assets that I've been investing into or DCAing into. But with that being said, I do want to take a quick moment. I promise you guys we won't bore you all too much with the TradeFi markets of things, but we got to talk about it because it is one and the same, right? Like it's one and the same market, guys. Excuse me, the crypto market, excuse me, guys, the crypto market is directly correlated and affected by the rest of the world markets. And guess what, guys? The stock market has a lot to do with everything happening right now. Cup and handle pattern that we're showing you guys on a long time frame. We're on the daily time frame using Market Cipher as our favorite oscillator indicator tool of choice. We're up right now, 0.21% for the Dow Jones. We are above it. Now, guys, again, we've been saying this for a long time, right? Been saying this for a long time. It's perspective. Look at how, like, we're not far, we're less than 2% away from all-time highs. 2% away from all-time highs. Zoom out. Zoom out. We were showing you guys these places on the charts, right? It's insane. It's amazing. The NASDAQ right now up 0.24% as well. Still, if we zoom in on the daily time frame, we came down to test previous resistance. It held up as support. And now, my friends, again, perspective, when we zoom out, we're not very far away from all-time highs. Like so many people that watch, especially my channel, hopefully not as much anymore because we talk about this each and every time before we even get into crypto stuff. We talk about the TradeFi markets, but so many people that I know only focus on crypto. This was amazing times. If you guys got to take your head out of the sand. You can't just be ignoring what's in front of you fundamentally. And guys, the TradeFi markets have been doing tremendous work on the charts and in my portfolio. It's like 3% from all-time highs here. Amazing. And guess what? The NASDAQ, again, we called it for you. In front of you, stuck our neck outs and our reputation and went through the social beating that everybody always likes to do on content creators or content providers, whatever you guys want to call us. But 90 boo, we stick your head in doo-doo. I don't care, right? We taking profits. I'm hitting my triple plus play. I've already done that. Now I'm sitting free and clear, not caring. Let's go. Let's go. The Russell right now is the only thing down right now. It's down 0.26%, coming up to resistance, which is 188.87. Probably going to hold up as resistance. Let's see if 179.34 holds up as support for the Russell, right? That's what I'm watching for. The S&P or the S&P 500 or SPX, basically flat up right now on the day. We just opened not too long ago though, 0.04%. Again, above previous resistance, basically same thing that we've been calling out. If we catch some more momentum to the upside, we can see it running up to 47.11 and then catching a lot more resistance again and having to decide if it's going to continue on with its upside run that it's having, or if it's going to come back down and retest critical levels that it needs to, in my humble opinion, retest. But that's what I'm seeing right now for TradeFi. Absolutely loving it. Chicken tacos, by the way, I wish you were available. Actually put together, and if you do, Chicken Taco, do you mind if I say this? Excuse me. Do you mind if I say this? Chicken Tacos put together a bot based on not exact principles of what we teach here on we preach here. Excuse me. You don't teach anything. We just share with people information and what we do, right? And what we think is important. But basically, Chicken Tacos built a bot utilizing all the core principles that I believe in and that I've been sharing for a long time for trading. And like he's saying right now, he's up 10% so far. He's still working on it. But it's amazing. I've been following along with it. He's been sharing it with me. And again, Chicken Tacos, if you want to share any more information in the chat and let people know where they can get more information, you guys can come and find Chicken Tacos in our Discord. You guys can obviously find him and pick his brain here. He's also on Twitter. drop him a follow, send him a DM. But again, if you guys want to know more, check out our Discord. The guy is like so like positive and helpful and like forthcoming with information on what he's doing all the time. I think this stuff is super cool to see. No on my Walmart short, 10% up. Nice. But what are we calling it? The golden tank? Are we calling it the golden tank, or what are we calling it? What OS do we want to do install video on? So I actually just loaded. Funny you say that. I just loaded my Linux right here yesterday. And by the way, if you guys, okay, little sidetrack. I promise you guys, I'll try not to get. I'm gonna make these promises. I'm gonna break them. Oof. So we got our Linux. We got this nice Ryzen chip. We also got a nice motherboard. We're going to be putting it together today. For everybody that don't know, or does know, Maneki, shout out to you guys. You guys know what's the deal. And also, little should we give him a little bit of alpha? All you balance. Look, we're gonna work stuff together. All you balance holders, balance DAO. The only way you can get that is by burning Juno. I wouldn't fade it either. Specifically. You know what? I'm gonna do this on my own. You know what? Okay. You know what? Alpha time. You know what? Let's just. I wasn't gonna do this, but let's do this. Chicken tacos. You ready? Chad's not even here. You ready? You ready for this alpha? I'm gonna do this on my own. Okay. Maneki V1, V2. Listen up closely as well. But all you people, if you guys don't know about Balanced DAO, you guys should definitely check them out, right? Let's see if I can bring this up real quick. The only way you get Balance token is by swapping your Juno for Balance. I'm personally putting together several rigs to mine a cryptocurrency, and the only way that you are going to see those benefits for that one specifically, Maneki's, like, pay attention to this includes you but doesn't include you. But if you guys have Balance tokens, right? You guys want to be an active community. You guys might want to be paying attention. Zephyr. We're going to start our own mining company, our own mining pool. And we're going to do it through Balance. And guess what? Oh, I don't know if this might get me, guys, hold on a second. This might get me kicked off. Of things that people just voted for. I can't help myself, though. Ambito, chicken tacos. You guys let me know. Let me know if this sounds crazy. All right. I got big brains. This is what I'm thinking about here. Right. We might introduce a stable that holds privacy features, proof of work, proof of stake into the Juno ecosystem through Balance. You guys catching what I'm saying? I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I'm literally going to be starting up my own mining pool, my own mining company, real company. And the only way that people are going to reap the benefits from this one specifically, right? The other ones, the Manekis, we already got that covered, but like specifically for Balance is by holding Balance tokens. That's it. And the only way you get that is by swapping your Juno and burning a portion of it to get Balance. That's it. We bring real world use case through and through. Y'all catching what I'm saying? Yeah. But that's why. See, people avoid it, but they need reasons not to avoid it. That's what we're trying to solve here. That's what we're trying to solve here. We're trying to solve not just Juno's problem, but like a lot of different problems throughout, right? A lot of different problems throughout. So we'll bring real business, real profitabilities, real sustainability, real value, real privacy, real possibly privacy, and real possibly, I should say, nothing's guaranteed. Uh Stables, over collateralized stables. Read the Zephyr protocol white paper. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be some crazy stuff. It's gonna be some crazy stuff. I don't know though. I don't know. That's just me. That's just me. Yeah, but this one. That's the beauty for Juno, or right, or I should say for Balance. Totally separate. Totally separate. If they want in, if they want to touch that, you got to burn your Juno just like everybody else. There is no leg up. You enter just like everybody else. You enter and leave just like everybody else. That's the beauty of Balance. Anyway, guys, I'm so going off the beaten path right now. I can't help it. Good cup of coffee. I've been really like chewing on this thought gum for a long time when it comes to like fixing a lot of things. And then what happened with Huawei and all these meme tokens really had me thinking. Really had me thinking about the entirety. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, actually you're right. I guess it is like when you say government proposals. Well, here's the one thing. Here's the one. Oh gosh, I'm going such on a rant. Here's the one thing. I have to meet with my fellow, and like again, I can't make any call. I'm just a multi-sig member that executes the will of the people. But one of the things that I would like to do is I would like to actually get an immutable constitution enacted as soon as possible, and it's not going to help what happened in the past, but going forward, we need to put in a immutable constitution that says that event could never happen again. That we cannot freeze, hold hostage, or take from any wallet ever again. Balance on Neutron, Whitewell, Archway would be interesting to me. Could be, yeah, that would be cool too. That would be cool too. Balance is just a concept. It could be applied to anyone. It could be applied to Stargaze. It could be applied to Chihuahua. It could be applied to Neutron. It could be applied to any smart contract platform. Any one of them has like some kind of smart contract platform. Anyway, I really want to dig into these conversations as a whole, as with the community, to kind of like, chew it out. Like I think it's super interesting. But yeah, I think that's like one of the first things that needs to happen for Juno, though. It needs to go through this, acknowledgement of the fuck ups and the, what we need to do to make sure it never happens again. More bass. Anyway, guys, I'm sorry, so off the beaten path. A lot of thought process has been happening for myself personally, with everything that's been going on, especially in the Cosmos ecosystem. Guys, let's go back into the rest of the traditional stock markets and options here. I do want to bring one thing up right now. Is the gold, the precious metals conversation, right? Let me go into this real quick. Gold dipped down 1.15%. We trended all the way up to 2147, give or take, and now we're back at 1981. I told you guys before, and this wasn't just it, right? But I cannot buy gold somebody else's. I can't be exit liquidity, like Abita was saying, right? Like, there's just some things with certain people in play and certain fundamentals happening. Like, I just can't touch that, and this is one of them. Like, for me, in that conversation, I just can't touch gold because I'm not going to be like, buying the top of anything. Like, I think there's a better opportunity to wait on things. And yeah, so let's see it. Discord the other day, nice. Keeping PAS still super interesting. Like, if you're not taking profits and realizing when it has these massive run ups, like, you're going to be like, whatever, but like, you got to be active in this stuff. I'm going to take a look at that as well. But yeah, so gold coming back down right now. On the daily, we have a red X. Red X is usually mean continuation of downward sell pressure when it comes to market cipher. The last couple of times we had red X's, you guys can clearly see these happening here. See these little red X's, downward sell pressure. There might be a better opportunity to buy into gold if you guys want to buy into gold. Yeah, I think PAS is a good move, dude. No matter, like, I really do think, if you're talking about PAS though. That's just me personally, not financial best guys. But yeah, it's like, so I'm looking out obviously for like previous average resistance and or support is right here. That first line, 1890, or basically $1,900, would be like my first ideal situation to even look at gold. And then I'm going to look at like 1775. That's like where I would really want to get into here. If it gives me that opportunity. Do I think that's going to happen? I mean, it's gold. Probably not. But silver, here's the thing. And I want to bring this up to you guys, okay? I know you guys are all into crypto. Just shut up and pay attention for a little bit. Look, monthly time frame, silver chart, super crazy looking cup and handle pattern. This is a long, just 1980. A lot of you guys weren't even born. A lot of y'all weren't even born yet. 1980. That's like that, guys. I'm not at 1981, so I'm right there with you guys. But this is a long-term chart right now. We're playing it out. Now we're like, doesn't mean it's gonna play out, but we're sitting on what looks like the remaining cup and handle pattern to be playing out here for silver. Here's my thoughts, okay? Even if it doesn't play out, even if this doesn't play out, like we have this long-term trend line of support here. Like if you look at this like this here, right? Oops. We have 1, 2 touches this month. Oh, I moved something else. This is the monthly time frame. There we go. Monthly time frame, okay? We have 1 touch, 2 touches, and we're projecting out here. Yes, we could come down here if it's trend line of resistance. We could come all the way down here if it falters, fails. We can come all the way down here. I'll be DCAing from basically $20 all the way to about $10. But I think the average, the catch is going to be around $15. I think it's just going to be later, chicken tacos. But here's my thesis about silver, okay? If you guys don't know this, there's a silver squeeze happening. And what I mean by that is I'm not just making this up, if you know, because it's the narrative or whatnot that's out there. Let me kind of show you guys this. If you guys don't know the difference between self-custody and paper traded assets, the silver and gold, all precious metals, are very, very much manipulated here, okay? I'm not going to read all of this for you guys, but if you guys can see here, basically the warehouse that holds the paper traded supply of silver right now is in like a humongous deficit. Like there is in this article like 28 to 1 when it comes to like what's being traded on paper when it comes to silver versus what's actually in their stockpile, what's actually out there in the markets physically. So if like the world was to, or the people was to go out there, say China, and say, I want our actual silver, like they're not going to have enough of it. They're not going to have enough to cover it. And so we can see here, let me go to another tab here for you guys here. This is a better, more easier one article. This is several different articles for you guys. Yeah, this is it right here. This was written just a little while ago, but as of Friday, the COMEX only has 31.7 million ounces of registered silver in its bonded warehouses that are committed to deliver against contracts called for delivery. There were another more than 240 million ounces of eligible silver inventories in COMEX warehouses, but these are not available to deliver against maturing funds. So again, guys, you can see here that like just the numbers in itself, there's more traded like let me go here. I think the conversation, I don't have it up here. I think the conversation piece right now, guys, is there's about a 200 to about 250 percent difference between the price of silver, physical silver per ounce right now than what's actually out there, you know, and being paper traded. So think about that for a second. Really think about that for a second, right? Like talk about manipulation. Like everybody gets caught up in crypto and stuff like that. This is like been going on for a long, long time, a long, long time. So if we just took, let's just say silver is $20 an ounce, right? And let's just say conservatively, things happen out there fundamentally in the world, and these people who have paper traded assets like gold and silver say, I want to cash this out. I want to trade in what's owed to me for as much as I possibly can right now. And we're talking like nations and like big money, sovereign wealth funds and private big net worth individuals and stuff like that. If everybody runs, it's like a bank run. If everybody runs and goes and tries to cash out for their silver, let's just say that 2,000 or 200% difference comes into play, right? What do you think that price for silver is going to be if that difference has to be met? No, nobody can take a guess, stab at that. It's like $400 per ounce. It's like $300 to $400 per ounce. Could, like, on the high side, conservatively, like you could say that $200, right? Depending, because you never know. There's all kinds of variables and stuff like that. But like, that's insane. That's insane. So anyway, that's my long-term thoughts about silver. The math is not dead on. I'm just like spitballing and throwing it out there. And Beto says, I know barely anything about gold, but I heard a conspiracy that there is like exponentially more paper traded gold than what actually exists. Yeah. Like we don't. I was just talking to you guys about what silver looks like right now. Gold is much different and bigger. Chicken tacos. I said he's got to run. We'll DM Boss But yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. No, it's not BS though, Ambito. It's not. It's not. It's not at all. Like, so that would be an amazing. It'd be amazing to see. But you got to also remember, if that happens, like what the world would look like on a fundamental scale anyway. Like that would be a war's happening, some crazy shit's happening, like another health scare or something crazy is happening, or like it's more or less probably going to be a war, but like a super big depression and stuff like that. Like it'd be weird to kind of like be happy about it, because you're going to probably go through some crazy stuff too to get that right. But yeah, like that, it's still something to keep in mind. So anyway, I just that's my thoughts about silver. That's my thoughts about silver. It would be insane. Yeah. Um, where was I? I was trying to think of where I left off. Even if we just went, I'm so stuck on silver. Even if we just went basic math, right? And say the price effect, because manipulation and stuff like that, let's be super conservative. And it went from here, and you got to double up, and it went from 200% off 20,000 would be 40, right? So you'd get $40. So if it's $20 an ounce, you get $40 off 200% on the charts. Let's just say just basically that. It'd be much more. I think it would be much, much more. But that's still even crazy to think about, right? You're not going to get a double up on gold. There's no way. There's no freaking way. Anyway, guys. Let's get into, gosh, got so caught up on the silver talk. Let's get into Bitcoin right now. Now, if you guys don't know what happened, you guys probably do by now because I'm a late streamer or whatnot. We're taking a look at the total market cap right now for crypto. You can see that it's down 4.47%. You can see this huge wick right now. It's basically because leveraged traders that were out there in the markets got liquidated. And that's basically what happened over the past 12 to 24 hours is there was a lot of leveraged traders out there, and all of them got liquidated. You guys can see this here. Let me see here. The funding. This is an article by CoinDesk, which you can throw that. You can trust that as far as you can throw it right now. But let me share it with you guys anyway. It's a really good representation of the heat map for liquidations. You guys can see here the 8-hour heat map that they were showing. Just basically shows that a lot of people were being very, very reckless with their leveraging, and getting caught up and sticking their head out way too far when it comes to the exposure of risk. So that's basically what happened. You can also see, I believe I had another one here. Yeah, I do. Let me show you guys the heat map here, and you guys can find this on coinglass.com. Information is king, right? You guys can see this here on the heat map. Basically, between 45, like the high 44, like almost 45,000, it started getting really, really heated here. And you can see the heat map being kind of displayed between these two ranges, right? And that basically always kind of shows you guys where that heat starts to rise, is where a very big chance of a liquidation event, or a sell-off event, or some kind of some kind of negative effect. Like, I don't know, maybe because sometimes there's a positive, right? When shorts get liquidated too, that can be very positive. But in any case, depending on where you are, if you're the one actually taken out and stuck in that position, it's going to be a bad event for you. But when those heat ranges start actually flaring up and firing and getting really, really predominant, as you can see here, are really, really evident on the charts here, where you can see it being just, it's right in your face. Right? It's obvious. It's, something's heating up here. That's basically what happened. There was a lot of over leveraged people getting caught up in perpetuals and whatnot, not just in Bitcoin, but like a lot of them actually in altcoins as well. Because people, were thinking that the rotation is going to stay in play. Like, the dominance for Bitcoin is going to kind of go sideways for a little bit. And then all that dominance and attention is going to go into altcoins. So people were loading up on like Lavana and other places that you can leverage long, right? Or unleveraged short too. People were loading up, but the longs are the ones that actually got liquidated. And so, I'm a conservative degen. I don't really play with leverage because I have enough money to where I don't really need to leverage my positions. Like, people that have leverage, you're just basically trying to amplify your position magically, right? Because you don't have the patience to sit through long-term holding. And I get that. Like, I'm not trying to shame anybody. Like, leverage away, and traders who are ninjas, vagabonds, rogues, and gypsies, and fortune tellers and stuff like that. Like, you do you. Like, I don't know. I know some people that are absolute killers with that stuff. That's great. I'm not trying to shame anybody that does leveraging, but I will say it's a dangerous game. And as you guys can see, people are paying the price. And so that's the title for today is leveraged longs, leveraged crypto traders paying the price. And that's the price that you got to pay, right? To excuse me, magically amplify your position. You get liquidated sometimes. Excuse me. Did anybody get caught up in the liquidation event? Anybody at all? No? Nobody got caught up in it? Let me see here. Let's see here. Total liquidations. Let's go in the past 24 hours here. 121 million in Bitcoin, 86.28. Yeah. Wow. Let's see here. You know what the interesting thing is? Excuse me. The interesting thing is the actual wicks, the buying wicks. Oh, you guys I wasn't even showing you guys this. Why don't you guys tell me? You guys got to tell me that I'm not showing you guys this stuff. I think the thing that was really interesting is to see like how much buying support actually came in. Look at on the daily here, right? Let me take this off here. On the daily, right here, look at this wick. You can almost say if more buying support comes in, you can almost say that this is going to be a hammer candle, which would be absolutely crazy to see on the daily time frame. If you go to the 4-hour time frame here, the thing that I was watching out for is I wanted to see like these wick lows over the past 8 hours ago, a little bit, I guess 12 hours, was going to be sustaining itself. Obviously not. We're coming back down. Not people are being shook, right? Like, people are, I think we're going to have a little bit more downwards price action over the next couple of hours or so, especially throughout the day. People are going to have to get settled in on the fact that, what goes up must come down. And when people actually get overextended, it's going to hurt when they smack you. So yeah, like, I think we're coming back down. You can see this here. This is the 4-hour time frame using Market Cipher as our favorite oscillator indicator tool of choice. Easiest thing to see right now, RSI is both clearly pointing downwards right now. We don't have a sickle action happening just yet with the momentum waves. We're still printing an anchor wave. We're in positive money flow, which again is kind of like crazy to still see on the 4-hour time frame. But if we go to the 1-hour time frame here, you can see as well that we've dipped back into the negative money flow here, being represented on the red bar and the green bar. We're still in the red right here. You can see that I would say the price action or the momentums with the RSIs looks kind of indifferent in settling what they really want to do right now. And you can kind of see that being reflected here with Market Cipher A, the traditional candlesticks. We're using Heikin-Ashi because Market Cipher likes to use Japanese candlesticks when you use the program. But yeah, you can see that right now on this 1-hour candle, you can see that it's trying its best to hold above that 41,000, 42,000. It's like underneath it right now. It's 41.7, but it's trying its best to hold above its head above water right now. Ultimately, I think that we're going to see a test back to like 40,000, like we saw the wick. I think we're going to see it come down slowly as people start getting a little bit more cautious and realistic about price action right now, what we need to do. All in all, I will say though, if you actually take a zoomed out approach on things, and you take a look at basically where we are right now, we called this many times before in the past. Like we told you guys that as we came up to 45,000, that was going to be a big hurdle. Like it's going to be the next level if we broke through 41, 40, or 39 to 41. And sure enough, again, we came to that. And it's not hard to tell. Like, again, it's really not hard to tell. Look at here. Look at this. Again, in the past, right? This is where we were on average support. Right here. Resistance. Usually going to hold up as ongoing or future support and or resistance, depending on what price action is doing, upwards or downwards, right? We're coming upwards, so obviously probably going to hold up as future resistance. It needs to. If we're being real with ourselves, fine, let it go. It has the 50 on the daily time frame. It has the 200 SMA to still play with, guys. Mind you, I will remind you right now that SMA is all the way to 30,000. We could go all the way down to 30,000 right now, still complete past things that happened in previous cycles and be absolutely fine. And it wouldn't be fun at all, but we'd still be above the long-term trend line that we have, this white line here. We'd still be above SMA, right? The 200 SMA on the daily time frame. And we would be realistically be back testing his supports and or resistance, which what you need to do to maintain healthy price action going forward. You need to lay down a foundation layer of support, which means you have to back test support and or resistance to see if it's truly going to hold up, if it's truly concretely support and or resistance, right? So that you can move forward with price action. That's realistically what needs to happen when you want long-term sustainability and maintainability with any chart, not just Bitcoin, but any chart. That's like, so really think about that. And if you look at, again, if you look at things like, look at this previous price action here before, we could have one final, and still be, if we hold above the white line, we'd be doing exactly, well, not exactly, we'd be coming close to rhyming to what we've done in the past. Huge run-ups in the anticipation phase, right? Huge run-ups. This wasn't huge, but hey, it was a good run-up here. And then you have this, you falter, you still stay above, and then you run up. Then you run up, right? I don't want that to happen. I'm just saying, if you look at this and it happened again, which is kind of weird because this is the only reason this happened, but mind you, was that this is Corona. This is, we're looking at right here, was a black swan event. This is Corona. That's what it is. I don't care if YouTube gets it. This is Corona, right? I don't care if they get at me for using the word. This is the Corona event here. This could be, going forward, a world war event or conflict event or another health scare event happening here, right? It could be a bunch of different things. It doesn't necessarily have to repeat itself. It could come close to rhyming, and that's all that really matters. It could be, what this could be as well is no ETF ever for Ethereum and Bitcoin, ever for spot, ever. It's fine if you guys want futures and all this other stuff, but we're never going to give you that. Could cause this for the crypto market as well, for right now, right? What we're looking at in the past. But as long as we stay above our long-term trend line of support, which is this white line here, let me kind of show you guys here, monthly, or let's go weekly here. We have two trend lines from previous cycles that actually matter, in my humble opinion. The first one doesn't really matter because it's all speculation, right? You have this trend line here, and you have this trend line here. We're still up. We're still above it. We're still above it. So profits, what profits are there. Don't get caught up in any kind of like hopium FUD or whatever. You just be a winner whenever you possibly can be, and be on your merry way, right? So that's my thoughts about Bitcoin right now. I had a couple of people message me privately on Twitter and stuff like that, and Telegram, asking me, hey, if we stay above, 40 or 30, are we going to be okay? And I'm like, yeah, if you take a look at it, like, ideally we like to stay above 40. Ideally we'd like to stay above 40, but we could go all the way down to 30. And as long as we stay above that, we're fine. We're fine. If you take a look at things on the weekly, if that happens, we're still making stair-stepping movements long-term on the charts. Get the moon boy, get the moon girl, get the whole blah, blah, blah narrative out of your head. Be more conservative and be more realistic and be more appreciative of long-term price action than short-term speculation, right? If you're doing that with short-term speculation, appreciate it so much that you take profits, is my humble suggestion. Anyway, let's move on for that. Somebody clip that. That's a great, not advice, but that's a great little thing I want to put out there. Somebody clip that for me. Let's move on from Bitcoin. Ethereum still staying above $2,200. Again, multiple different reasons why we're coming back down right now. A lot of it, obviously, with those liquidations happening or whatnot. But even if you look at previous support that we had, we coming up to resistance. T on the charts is lagging though. We're coming up to that. It's probably going to hold up as resistance as long as we stay above this line, which is basically $1,937 to $2,000. We're absolutely fine still. Long-term stair-stepping movements happening for the price action for Ethereum, right? Leading in from the anticipation phase to the Bitcoin halving, into the next halving, into the next narrative, into the next use case, into the next cycles, right? Like, you gotta be more appreciative of long-term price action versus short-term speculation. And if you are, you need to be really appreciating short-term speculation and taking profits whenever they're there in front of your face, or else you're just a crazy degen gambler. And I don't really know what's happening if you don't have a strategy. So yeah, right now, if we take a look at ETH, again, weekly time frame, let's go to the daily right now. Daily RSIs are coming back down. We're still in positive money flow. If you go to the 4-hour time frame right now, you can see that we're coming back down, still positive money flow. 1-hour time frame, little negative money flow, looking indifferent though. Looks like we're trying to round and kind of clear this, just like Bitcoin, but got to be patient, right? You got to be patient. Atom right now. Atom had a really good little run up just recently, above $11, and I was taking profits on my staking returns, right? With all that stuff that just happened, even though it got cut in half and all this other stuff. I was like, look, double-digit price point, I'm taking some profits on staking, period. No matter what. And now we're coming back down again. We're having our issues. We're catching a 1-hour green buy signal here. I think it's a little bit premature. RSI is looking like they're trying to capture some momentum back to the upside, but we're still in negative money flow when it comes to the 1-hour time frame. The 4-hour time frame right now, positive money flow, right? Still above the 200 SMA. And if you're taking a look at the 4-hour time frame right now, I think that's the only thing that really matters when it comes to the Atom price token, is that we're still above the 200 SMA right here. We've been above that since basically October 23. October 23rd, 2023, obviously. We've been above the 200 SMA. And as long as we can stay above it, it looks good on the 4-hour time frame. But the daily time frame, my friends, the daily time frame is really where I focus on right now. And that's showing me rounding RSIs to the downside, red trigger sell dot, positive money flow. So 2 out of 3 showing me negative price action, probably still going to be coming in. Take profits. Take profit. Now I'm just going to rinse and repeat. Do we catch some more support at 750? Do we catch it at 615 like I've been showing you guys before? Rinse and repeat, 4x4 DCA strategy. Should I just be doing more of this TA style stuff like this, where I quickly fly through charts instead of giving you guys fundamental jibber jab, content? I think I do a lot better when I get into my flow and I just give you guys my insight on what's happening with Market Cypher and some of my favorite tokens. But let me know in the chats, whether you're on YouTube, whether you're on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. Let me know. Would you guys prefer this style where I kind of just rapid fire show you guys things and tell you guys what I'm seeing on Market Cypher in the charts? Or would you guys actually like me to give you guys still fundamental thought processes and food to digest within your trading or investing career? I think both is valuable, but sometimes I get annoyed with myself rambling on so much. Let's move on from that, guys. We were showing you guys Kuji. Kuji doing absolutely great. $3.84 compared to a lot of other things. It's only down 0.48%. Thank you to my channel sponsor. Thank you to Dub. Thank you to the rest of the team. Thank you to the Kuji community for believing in me, loving what I do here. I really, really do appreciate it. Twitter thread. I don't write Twitter threads. I'm not good at them, but I would love to do those things. But I'm just not good at them. I'm just not good at them. I mean, I guess I could learn to get good at them. But thank you for that. I really do appreciate it. I guess I could like. It just takes a long time, and I don't have that much time. Juno right now. I mean, I could get good at it. It just takes a long time. Juno right now down 3.33%. It's trading just underneath 50 cents. It tried to get above it the other day. Actually, matter of fact, it was above it just the other few days ago. It's at 47 cents right now. I'm on the Operation Subdial. I have a meeting happening soon. Oh, by the way, speaking of Juno, shout outs to Poroboro. If you guys don't know about Poroboro, there's a vote happening right now for Poroboro to be on the development department for the new Juno charter, which is members being part of the Subdial, which are what's the word I'm looking for? Which will uphold the will of the people of the Juno community and protect its best interest through and through. So yeah, Poroboro right now, candidate profile. If you guys don't know, you guys definitely got to go check this out. Please do so. He's a great individual. I think he actually cares about the development, about like trying to further, the narrative for Juno in the right direction, trying to build things, which is structure for us to actually get a good grasp of where we are so that we can build things to put us in the right direction when it comes to the Juno community. But I will say full transparency, right? And I guess I should maybe not do this, but I'm a holder of Juno just like everybody else, so I have the right to actually give my opinion. Again, full transparency, committed to doing this. I gotta say, I'm on the Operation Subdial. This isn't a endorsement, but I will be voting yes for Poroboro myself. So he has my support. Yeah. I don't know if I should be saying that because I'll be, I guess, influencing, but I'm just being real. I'm a holder of Juno as well. And I think he's a great candidate. So, but do your own due diligence, do your own research about him, join in on the discussions. If you're a validator, if you're a staker, if you're whatever it is, there's no excuse not to actually get involved. This is your one chance to actually do what we all say we want to do. And that's, be involved, have a voice, have your vote matter and count. He's very open to discussing things, to answering questions, and to working with the community. So at least in my humble opinion, I think, that's how I view him. Anyway, shout outs to Poroboro. Let's actually go back to the charts again. Let's quickly run through things right now. Juno, again, like I said, trading at 47 cents. Great things. I think great things for the future of Juno. I know a lot of people have social like sentiment issues. We saw Ambito, which I agree. Like, I get it. Look, I get it, right? But yeah. Evmos right now. Oh, no, actually, let's go to the charts right now. So right now, market cipher A on the daily time frame, still above the 50, still above the 200 SMA for the daily time frame. So that's that. We do have rounding RSS1 coming down, and we're still in positive money flow when it comes to the daily time frame. One's kind of coming upwards, one's coming down. So kind of indifferent. Doesn't show a lot of buying and or selling in any kind of which way. I think, as much as I hate to say this, I think the great thing right now is just to be patient. I wouldn't be selling much Juno. I wouldn't be, I don't know about buying Juno at this price based on what I'm seeing right now. But again, that's just me trying to be as transparent and unbiased as possibly can. Evmos right now, Evmos flat. Like, I don't know what's been happening. I think I got to upload or reload this chart. I have to go to Osmosis, so I'm going to skip this. But yeah, it's been zero for a long time. I think Evmos is actually, it's at, hold on, let me see if I can see it. Yeah, I said I wasn't going to do this. I was going to skip it, but I'm still doing it anyway. Doom. Oh, no, I don't really see it. Evmos. What is the Evmos price right now? What is the Evmos price? 11 cents? 11 cents? There. That's all I can see right now. I'm not going to get into too much more of that. Osmosis down only 0.3%. So again, that's actually really good look for Osmosis. Injective, we already covered Injective earlier. Injective up 9.83, actually rising, Secret up 5%. Shout outs to Carter. Carter and I had a message, and I told him that I wanted to wait um, on furthering that discussion on things. But shout out to him and thank you, Carter, for having a talk with me. Akash down today, 8%. Link down today, 10%. Light Cash down 5%. Let me see any other ones that, if anybody wants me to cover these two, just let me know and go over it. Doge up 5% right now. Render up 1.61%. Really interesting. DVPN up 11%. Again, this is on KuCoin, so that's crazy. A lot of people loving VPNs right now because of all this geolock nonsense happening throughout, not just Cosmos, but throughout. But a lot of people really, really trying to get their hands on more VPN services. Let me see here. DYDX or Neutron only down 0.16%. So had amazing run. It's coming back down right now. I would love to buy on the 200 SMA, which is right around 0.43, give or take, maybe 0.5. But like. I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I bought some Neutron. I'm still happy holding it. I think regardless, it's cool. DYDX down. It was down pretty good too. 8.75%. TIA back up. Had a little bit of a down, but like just saying no to everybody else. Bought me some TIA or Celestia. It's 1035, up 5.22%. Zeph having a pretty good down day or down week, I should say. It's down 13.12%. Low market cap though, so like it gets affected pretty easily though. I'm building out some Zeph mining rigs, and we'll see what happens there. I'm not going to be a long-term supporter of Zeph. I actually like Zeph, basically from what I know being what it is. It's at $20.93. But yeah, that's what I got for today, guys. I really appreciate all of you guys stopping in, hanging out for a second. Don't forget to like, subscribe, tell your mama, auntie, sister, brother. With that being said, I'm going to get out of here.